Couldn't go a moment further without thanking our studio audience for joining us today. We would love to have you here to see some of the fun that never makes it on TV. To find out how you can become a member of the Delmarva Life audience, visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. If you don't have access to the web, there's a phone number right there on your screen. Call it 443-880-9116. Sherlock Holmes, a character introduced to us more than 120 years ago. You may well remember his sidekick, Dr. Watson.
Well, they are back in CBS's new drama, Elementary, starring Lucy Liu and Johnny Miller. Today, Lucy gives us a tour of the set.
Hi, I'm Lucy Liu, and we are on the set of Elementary. We're here at Silvercup Studios, and we are on Stage D. And this is the set where the precinct and the detectives and all of the sort of arrests happen and where we question people. This is the interrogation room, which is not how it normally looks. It's kind of a mess right now. And on this other side of this window is, usually it's a mirrored window. And on the other side is where Sherlock and I and sometimes Captain Gregson hang out and watch the people that have been arrested or being questioned. And then I will show you Captain Gregson, Aidan Quinn's office, which is right through here. And that's where Aidan sits. And Sherlock and I spend a lot of time on the other side of the desk.
You know you're just digging yourself deeper, putting this man in the same room with me.
And then a lot of the people here on the wall are actually some of the people in the production. Okay, so now we're in Studio C, and they are setting up for the next scene, and that's the brownstone. And you can also see up on the rafters, there are people working in the lights, which is really cool. I look like this because the scene that we're shooting is morning, and I'm just waking up, so I have bedhead. Holy.
You were right yesterday when you suggested I had a certain preoccupation with plane crashes.
We're now in Sherlock's study, but right now what they're doing is they're lighting for the whole, both scenes because it's a big deal. And Ron, who's right there, is taking a look at the light, and he is the director of photography, and he's trying to figure out how to light the entire space, which is not an easy job. This next scene is going to be on Steadicam, so he's going to be Alan's going to be carrying the camera the entire time. And here is Alan, right here. Alan's going to be carrying the camera. This is the stairwell that I'm coming down. This is the front door of our set, which is where we spend a lot of our time, in this brownstone. But of course, it's not completely built out, so you'll see that it sort of ends, and then there's this incredible scenic panorama that looks like the outside. You know, the fans are kind of blowing it so it looks natural, but these are actually on these stands, these enormous stands. So it's the magic of movie making, right here. So I've got to get going. I'm going to start filming soon, so I'm going to get ready. But thanks for coming to visit the set, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
I love that kind of stuff, looking behind the scenes,
Yeah, no kidding.
how it's all done. Again, the series premiere for Elementary airs tomorrow night at 10 right here on WBOC.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. Still to come, you ask, we answer. We're going to dip into the Delmarva Life mailbag.
But first, here's a look at what's coming up in the news on First at 5 on Fox 21 and later on WBOC News at 6.